Okay, all right. What is happening, people? Welcome back once again. Although there are no concurrent viewers right now, as of now, right? So come on, guys. Come on, guys. Let me just leave a message on Discord. Let's see if anybody's up or not. We're gonna be talking about crazy things, man. Crazy things because this chart right here. Let me just put on the charts itself. This is the monthly closure, guys. This is about to happen, right? Okay. Can we see this? We can't see this. Okay. Alright, there we go. I think it's working as of now. Yep. This is the monthly closure, guys. Monthly is about to close in the next 13 hours, right? The highest monthly candle closure of all time on Bitcoin itself. Guys, join. Okay, as we progress through the video, all of you should leave your favorite shit coins in the comment section, right? Just do that so that we can take a look at that as well before the end of the stream itself, right? Now, the topic for today is something which is quite necessary to be talked upon, guys. This right here is Bitcoin monthly candle closure. Now, often what happens is that whenever you are trying to trade in the small time frames, most likely you'll always forget about the bigger picture itself, right? Which is why we're going to be taking a look at this one right here, right now. Now, as we see this monthly candle try to close above the previous monthly candle closures right here, which was your 59,000 levels right here. As we do this, by the next 13 hours, most likely major, massive trend risk management will shift towards $42,000 for good. That means that the stakes are going to be high once again. That means that a lot of people will start betting into Bitcoin as far as Bitcoin holds on to $42,000 to $43,000 levels, guys. Most likely this is what we could be looking at, right? Now, this monthly candle really signifies a lot of things for most of the crypto assets. This is this is certainly bullish on the first and foremost pass by. Essentially, just take a look at the RSI itself. You're simply curving off of the 60, man. This is not over. Essentially, this entire piece of price action was a simple long form of consolidation which happened over a span of 5 to 6 months, right? Now, this entire zone could be something like this, guys. Now, essentially, this is what I've been looking at as well. Most likely, all of you are looking at this as well, right? And if you're not doing that, maybe just try to bend your focus towards this one right here, because most likely we are in a double pump, guys. Double pump bull market. Two waves of bullish structures in the market as a whole. I think that's going to be clearly visible on the BLX index itself, right? 2 months of, let's just say, two pumps, right? Two pumps. So the first pump happened like this. I'm talking about the 2011 price action that extended all the way towards December 2013. This is something which we are kind of replicating, guys. This area right here, what do you see right here? This is a direct comparison to, let's just say, a little form of accumulation, reaccumulation, the small time frames reaccumulation, which happened here as well. So next is going to be, look, guys, whatever comes next is just going to be surprising us all. Most likely it's going to surprise us all, right? Look, 200% move from these levels is not that much. I mean, essentially 280%. That's a sneeze for most of the altcoins right now. A lot of NFT projects do this by the hour, guys. Bitcoin going to $200,000. Yes, it's a big thing. It's certainly a big thing, guys. It's gonna have a huge psychological impact. Now, right here, Bitcoin is simply shifting and trending into a new paradigm altogether, guys. How do I define this? Me personally, as a trader, if I want to define this one, this entire bear market right here was, let's just say, a fight for 10 Bitcoin, right? Now, the entire generation of traders simply fighting for 10 Bitcoins, guys. Now, essentially, that was a lot of that is something which a lot of people used to look at back right here, guys. I was not here. I joined the crypto markets right here. I do remember this one, but 10 BTC on these levels was a thing. Now, if we talk about this entire zone right here, now essentially all of your bear market that extended all the way towards 2020, started from 2018, ended towards 2020 right here, the whole traders generation was fighting for one Bitcoin, right? Most of the people who are fighting for one Bitcoin, guys. Now, what we're looking at right here is that we're looking at a second leg reaccumulation before we expand to the upside. And most likely after that, we could be getting into a long form of bear market. This is where the majority will fight for 0.1 Bitcoin, guys. 0.1 Bitcoin, right? These things are shifting according to Bitcoin supply shocks, guys. This is my own interpretation of the market. I do feel that yes, it's going to be severely difficult in the market to survive as a trader as a whole in the bear market, in the reaccumulation stage, which might happen down the line, guys. But essentially, my point being that, let's just say, guys, it's going to be if we just take a look at the current price action and the current market landscape, it's kind of difficult to have a whole BTC as PNL, guys. A lot of traders have been saying that, right? A lot of people have been already saying that. And if we talk about this entire zone right here, where Bitcoin would be potentially at $300,000, 0.1 BTC would be $30,000 to $40,000, right? Now that would be a new generation of traders fighting for 0.1 BTC as equity, guys. This is what is happening. This is what has been happening, and this is what I call paradigms, guys. Now Bitcoin is kind of shifting towards a new paradigm as a whole. Things are going to be sounding and looking completely different for crypto assets if Bitcoin actually goes towards these levels. And guys, the hype is already here. I mean, essentially, look, all the boomers and all the look, guys, even my family members didn't believe what Bitcoin is, right? I was going all crazy nutsack bankers. Bitcoin, oh my god, I'm going to buy Bitcoin, I'll become a millionaire. Yep, I would have just simply bought and hold it. I would have been sitting on, I don't know, guys, how many $100 million, right? Now, essentially, I had to trade that. Well, I had to trade my stash because I wanted to outpace Bitcoin. I wanted to outsmart the entire crypto market. Well. Now I have my fair share of regrets in the market, guys. Now, this is something which you should keep in your mind, and this is something which you could take a huge lesson for, right? Now, essentially, don't fight the trend. Do not fight Bitcoin. Just don't try to outpace and outsmart Bitcoin as a whole. Just don't do that. It's not a good idea. It's simply not. Expensive mistakes, folks. I mean, expensive mistakes. If I just think about it, yep, certainly. So, just Bitcoin paving the path through disbelief, getting into reaccumulation where institutions started showing interest. And, well, now this one is shifting to a different paradigm altogether, guys. Now, this is on the monthly. We are just appreciating the beauty of the price action on the monthly time frame itself on Bitcoin, right? We're just appreciating this one, guys. Now, if we just take a look at the RSI, you can see that, yep, the second leg of this bull run is about to begin, guys. Most likely, as far as the monthly RSIs, keep guys, most likely this will go towards 90 reads once again, right? You would see that the monthly RSI is trying to touch these levels once again at 69. Let me just set in an alert right here, guys. You can do that as well. Did you know that? You can set alerts on the fucking RSI as well. Yep. So, this is potentially what could happen down the line, guys. I mean, rest of the months could be a simple, let's just say, a melt up phase for Bitcoin. I mean, simply going towards 300,000, something like that, with the RSI simply inclined to the upside. This is a good looking posture, guys. And let's just say the most important fact is that this is happening on the monthly time frame, man. I mean, things can't look more bullish than this one, to be honest with you. So, yep, everything is fine. TSI is completely fine on the monthly itself. Now, let's talk about some disturbing stuff on the small time frames, guys. Now, obviously, small time frames will obviously kind of obliterate the bigger time frame pictures, guys, and vice versa, right? But they both are related to each other. Whatever is happening in the small time frames, let's just say whatever is happening in a monthly duration, in, let's just say, your hourly representation, that is something which extrapolates into the bigger picture, guys. This is something which happens again and again on Bitcoin, right? So we have Binance BTC USD right here on on TradingView, I guess. Yep, you're looking at this one still holding, guys. The yellow line is kind of still holding the price action, and this is the only fact as of now which is kind of making me convicted in the market as a whole, guys. I'm going to be completely plain blank honest with you guys right here, and let's just say I'm having my major risk management right here below these levels right here. It's going to be 55,000, guys. For essentially that's going to be a red bell, right? I'm going to be extending the zone entirely all the way towards $52,500, guys. This entire zone is of a big significance to me personally and all of my majority of the positions, guys. And now, most likely, since I'm talking about these things to you guys right here, this should kind of tell you a lot of things as well, right? Essentially, this should tell you that your crypto market exposure as a whole kind of depends on the price action structure which is being put in by Bitcoin. And the first red bell is going to be ringing below $53,000 if that happens, guys. That I cannot simply stay permanently bullish in the market, guys, which is why on every single video, if you notice, I always start with the support. I never start with the price action targets, guys. It's always going to be the support which is going to be telling me that, oh my god, I'm going to have this amount of loss before I jump into a position, guys. Now, if you're vigilant, if you're careful about the loss itself, if you're conscious about the loss, maybe those losses will kind of stay away from you, guys. Now, this is something, if you're too much focused on the profits, they'll never come to you, right? So if you're too much focused on the losses, they'll never come to you as well. That's, I know, maybe just look, all of these things are something which I used to ask myself, and I never used to come out profitable in the market, man. Holy shit, after trying out so much time. Most of the times, look, guys, honestly, I'm not even going to lie. It's not about the fact that I was right so many times, which is why I made money in the market. Guys, it was just my own conviction. It was own goals. It was my personal goals in the market that kind of made me money in the market, guys. Honestly, I'm not going to lie. It was not that Bitcoin is going to $60,000, so I will get... Guys, I kind of I started selling Bitcoin as soon as it started rolling above $50,000. And I saw a meme on Twitter. Wait, did you guys sell on the move up? This is what you do, guys. This is essentially what you do, right? So a lot of people are there in crypto markets who are stuck with unrealized gains, guys. The only people that come out profitable from crypto markets as a whole, as a trader or investors, are people who are cashing out, man. I mean, all these financial narratives about Bitcoin being the money, but you are telling me something different. The truth is always, let's just say, deviated, guys, from the reality. The truth is kind of deviated from the reality. This is what I've observed most of the times. Most of the things do surprise me, guys. I expect something and something else happens in life, right? I got a lot of comments rolling up already. Hit that like by saying yes, do that, man, do that. Got to reach 1,000 subscribers. Let's see if we can do that before this year ends as a whole. सेंसो प्रिंस दिल्ली भाई तुम क्या हाल चाल है तुम्हारा? मेरे को याद है भाई कि तुमने कुछ लॉस वॉस किया था फ्यूचर्स में एक बार, सब ठीक है? देखो यार, रिस्क मैनेजमेंट दिमाग में रखा करो और हमेशा ये याद रखो कि एक बारी में अमीर नहीं बन सकते हैं, ऐसे नहीं होता है, बहुत धीरे धीरे होता है। और अगर तुम नए हो मार्केट में तो पेशेंस और खुद को टाइम देना सीखो, बहुत ज़रूरी है। कोई भी डिग्री लेने के पहले 4-4, 5-5 साल लगते हैं वो चीज़ में प्रोफिशिएंट होने के लिए। तो सेम मार्केट्स के साथ भी ऐसा ही है, टाइम लगता है, हर चीज़ में टाइम लगता है, हर चीज़ में टाइम लगता है। ऐसे ज़्यादा अपने से आगे नहीं भागने का, ठीक है? अगर तुम्हें बात समझे हो तो कमेंट करो और लाइक करो अभी तुरंत। ओके गाइस, वी कैन गेट बैक इनटू द इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज वंस अगेन, राइट? ओके, सी यार, आई लाइक्ड योर नोट ऑन अ 3-year bear. You are right, things are not so heated, need a big retest after. Look, yes, I mean, essentially, let Bitcoin run let Bitcoin run all the way towards 300,000 and then maybe we can see what happens. I mean, look, as far as Bitcoin is holding the yellow line right here, I will be targeting the blue line and the look, guys, we can simply back this up with a lot of key factors as well, facts and figures as well, right? I mean, 786, 10764, right between these price points, right? We're looking at $300,000 Bitcoin. But yeah, I mean, essentially, this is like, let's just say, this is like one of those things, right? This is one of those things which we have to keep in our mind. We should not wait for a bear market. We should not simply wait for a bear market. Now, essentially, that's equal to timing the top, right? Just don't. This is something which you're trying to get away from. We have to come out profitable in the market as a whole. This is the time to get away from these things. So, yep. Let this one roll to key levels, guys. Let's see Bitcoin printing in some distribution-like patterns or maybe a blow-off top patterns as well. Then we can talk about the future of crypto assets, right? But always remember to scale out of the market as we simply go to the upside. Okay. Can you show us the RSI alert? Yes, brother. Wait, let me just get to BLX index. So I think I set in an alert on the monthly RSI for this one right here. The RSI alert is at 89, right? Let me just extend this one to 85, 83, above 80, guys. Essentially, if monthly RSI rolls above 80, right, that should tell you that maybe cut down on the greed, maybe just chillax and relax. Yep. Honestly, I mean, it could be extending this RSI leg all the way towards these reads right here at 90. I mean, that should be crazy fucking exuberant, man. That is a time when nobody will think of selling as well, right? Prince Delhi, I bought at 0. What did you buy at 0.87, man? Let me know that as well. 0.87 cents. What is rolling at 0.8 cents? BTC USD. Let's get back right here, guys. Let's see what's happening in the extreme small time frames. In the hourly, there's a bear market going on, I'm sure. So okay, yep. Essentially, this is not looking that amazing. Bitcoin is not looking that awesome in the small time frames, guys. Honestly, I mean, this one needs little consolidation, right? Price action kind of very choppy. I mean, essentially, you just simply dip out of nowhere. You want to fucking dip below and literally kill all the guys. This is why trading intraday has been like it's been really difficult, to be honest with you, which is why I'm not trading at all, guys. This is what I'm doing. I'm simply investing into doggy coin. Am I doing that? No, honestly, I'm not doing that. But yeah, so I'm kind of investing and kind of accumulating alts, guys. As Bitcoin kind of runs towards the upside, I'm kind of accumulating altcoins, right? I'm not interested in wasting my time. Try to pinpoint the exact tops and bottom in these small time frames. Just take a look at this one. This is pure obliteration, man. This is like, I mean, essentially, just even if you're trading the intraday time frames right here, you want long Bitcoin. Yeah, I got the position. For example, you just secured a long position right here, right before the breakout, and then you simply go to the upside. You're like, oh my god, I'm gonna hold this position until $300,000. But in the small time frames, you simply wick below this entire liquid zone, killing all the stop losses, and simply, oh my god, oh my goodness. Which is why, guys, if we are talking about bigger trends, we have to base our analysis on the bigger time frames. This is as simple as it can get, right? We simply have to base our analysis on the bigger time frames if we are eyeing for bigger moves in the bigger durations. Simply talking about 1 hour time frame and getting stopped out doesn't make a lot of sense, right? So yep, 3-day analysis is kind of showing us that maybe not the 3-day, guys. All right, daily story. Maybe that we could simply roll to the upside, but that could essentially happen. You could come out profitable in the market if you're not interested in pinpointing out the exact bottoms and tops in the hourly time frames, right? That could not make a sense. That would not make a lot of sense. CR says India will take us to the moon. Yes. Most likely. I mean, crazy influx of liquidity coming from India, man. Shit. भाई साहब जो पैसा घुस रहा है ना क्रिप्टो मार्केट में, पगला रहे हैं लोग. इंडियंस पगला रहे हैं भाई. कहाँ थे तुम लोग जब 3,000 का था बिटकॉइन है? अबे यार सब लोग अचानक से Shiba Inus out there, man. Shit, man. So crazy amount of liquidity flowing into crypto markets, global markets as a whole, right? Coming from India, believe it or not. But in terms of the volume comparison, we might see that there are 100 million users in India as a whole. But if you talk about the volume, if you talk about how much money these people are putting in them, it's like 10 rupees, it's like 20 rupees, it's like 100 rupees or something. So that kind of liquidity is not going to shake out a lot, guys. What is going to happen is that maybe with 200 rupees, you can buy, let's just say, a couple of thousand of Shiba Inus, right? Which is why people are like, oh my god, I'm going to buy 2,000 Shiba Inu and this will go to $1. I'll make $2,000 out of $200. Yep. This is so the small cap crypto assets which are easily accessible throughout ZRX and all of that crypto exchanges. People are like, take my money. All the fucking doggos take my money right now. Okay, survey man. Is it a good time to invest? I'm a noob considering we have Bitcoin. Look, you only mentioned that you're a noob. I mean, essentially, don't call yourself that. If you are wanting to learn, I think you're beyond noobs. If you're saying that, you're asking question, and if you're saying yourself, nope, I don't think you're a noob. So if you do not have any market experience, yes, just simply hold Bitcoin on $300. I mean, simply hold on to Bitcoin, and that's going to be the perfect strategy. Don't try to outsmart, don't try to just chase crypto assets or trend as a whole. If you're new in the market, right? If you have spent some time in the market, you know the deal, you know the trends, maybe you can shift your focus towards altcoins, which are good in terms of application itself. But yeah, if you're new to the market, maybe sticking to Bitcoin and Ethereum is going to be helping a lot. That's it. CR. Ad alert. It pops up. I'm sure it pops. Okay. All right. ETH USDT on Binance. Is this getting rejected against it? I know, guys, this one is simply slipping and sliding to the other side. Look. Let me just talk about this kind of trend as well. A lot of people will get impatient right here. A lot of people will certainly get impatient, man. I mean, this is the price action which will make a lot of people impatient. It's just too obvious, guys, because a lot of NFT-based crypto assets, a lot of other alternative blockchains will pump. Right, all of these blockchains will go for, let's just say, 100%, 50% gains in the market, whereas my Ethereum is just going up by 5%. So I cannot afford to waste my time right here holding on Ethereum, right? This is exactly what Ethereum does, guys. This is exactly look right here. I mean, spending so much time in the sidelines. Most of the altcoins were popping out, guys. And as Ethereum went on all the way towards $500 levels for the first time ever, I mean, not for the first time ever, but coming from the bear market, you spent a lot of time right here into this chop zone, guys. I mean, essentially, it was just a madness, right? I was right here. I was trying to trade these swings to the upside and the downside. But yes, if I were trading these swings, I was simply trading. I was not really touching my hodl stash as a whole for Ethereum. If I was trading the intraday time frames, guys. Now, here's the thing, right? You simply go up by 30% and then you give it all up literally the next day by 25%. So yes, that's going to cause a lot of disappointment to the small time frame investors and all of that, right? Yep. So this is what happens again and again. You will stay range bound, you will stay below some key levels, but you will always get supported by some key levels, which is what we have to keep look, guys, this is what we have to keep an eye on, right? For Ethereum, this is the most relevant high low that we set in, guys. I mean, look, am I going to be really interested in long in Ethereum if we could lose 2600 to the downside? Maybe not, guys. Maybe not, because that would mean that this is a swing failure pattern right here. If we just lose this one to the downside, we lose this $2,600 levels. That could simply mean that it's a swing failure, right? Got to be waiting for Ethereum to come down all the way towards $2,200, and then maybe we could evaluate something, right? But essentially, look, getting rejected from these levels and losing this low would mean that this is a clear-cut swing failure. I'm going to be putting a huge cross right here if it fails. Right? So look, guys. To hell with my emotions and to hell with my opinions as a whole, right? If the technicals and if the market landscape is telling me that this is going to go to the downside, I'll not fight it, guys. I'm not going to fight any trend, man. This is just, right? And on the other hand, all of you know the deal, right? I mean, look at this one. I mean, beauty. Ethereum is kind of waiting for market participants to remove this lid so that they can actually start drinking some tea, some chai from this entire cup and handle. But this is looking beautiful, guys. As of now, I mean, this is one of the... Look. For cup and handles, you don't have exact price point targets, but what this entire macro pattern tells you is that this is most likely going to keep on expanding to the upside. So if you look at a cup and handle in the long time frame, this is most likely a continuation pattern. You don't have any upside targets, guys. This is something which you have to pinpoint by, I don't know, Fibonacci extensions or something like that, or maybe historical price action behaviors. But what a cup and handle essentially tells you is that maybe we could simply keep on sliding to the upside. The trend could go on. The trend could simply roll to the upside. Yep. Certainly it could happen, guys. Certainly it could happen. So let's talk about the extreme small time frames, small to mid time frames, risk management on ETH right here. Pretty obvious level below 4,000, guys, below 3,900, right? So if you start going below 3,900 on a daily closing and an opening basis, preferably a trend being set in below $3,900, would mean that maybe once again we have to print in another kind of like a small time frames reaccumulation structure in the market as a whole, and then we could simply start rolling to the upside. Okay, what's next? Prince says I bought 116,000 sensor tokens around $0.87. It's dollar not nice trading or to allow to get a suggestion. You bought at this amount, so you are up 3x in the market. Sell it, right? I mean, sell it. कितना पैसा चाहिए भाई? यार, the only thing is that you will keep on waiting for, let's say, a small time frame stop to come out. But if you have fulfilled your goals, if your equity is on par to some key levels where you're completely fine, right? You're like, all right, I've made enough gains in the market. Maybe this is the time to take a little, and then maybe, so having that price target before jumping into any trade is also one of the things that you have to keep in your mind, essentially. But Senso is something which we'll take a look at. Senso sounds to me like, is it a doggy coin? I mean, I hope it's not a doggy coin. Surveyman says, noob in the sense I'm new to market, I follow crypto. All right, sure. I mean, yep. Look, even if you're new to money markets and buying and selling as a whole, yes, sticking on to just buying and holding Bitcoin is going to be the best and the safest strategy to exist out there. I mean, don't fight it. I mean, don't fight a lot of things, right? I mean, you have to keep things very simplified in life. So if you want to simply just, let's say, 2x, 3x your initial investment in the market without putting a lot of pressure into that, just go for Bitcoin. Just stick to Bitcoin. Alright, so let's take a look at Senso, and then Sia says, what's your prediction on DOT? Probably it's going to $400, man. DOT, $400 to $500 is the price target, man. They got crazy amount of cash reserves as well. I mean, $1 billion in reserves just to be... Look, longing into dot ecosystem right now is also one of the millionaire strategies, man. I can't millionaire strategies, not exactly millionaire strategies, but look, dot ecosystem is like a treasury as of now. You got $1 billion just lying around, right? And these $1 billion will simply pump into various seed projects, guys, various small scale projects, right? And if one of those projects are actually good in the market, maybe the market will also price in crazy amount of evaluations, and then dot ecosystem will keep on expanding to the upside. So macro bullish, technical price action dot crazy bullish, man, crazy bullish. I've talked about dot I think past week itself, but yes, dot is also bullish, man. Dot is simply going to rip to the upside. Okay, see Chris 7:30 a.m. tuning in now. Nice to see people enhancing in the comments. Yep. Get in. More people join. I wish that was possible, guys. I wish we could just simply boost the stream views to relevant audience, guys. I think this is the hard work which YouTubers have to do as a whole, right? Trying to understand these things, yeah. I mean, this is me trying to do YouTube. All right, since all of you are live right here, I mean, just 4 of you watching. Cryptodicator to me initially started as a Dear Diary project, right? Now these were the things that I would say to myself. Had I, look, what I'm trying to do right here is I'm just trying to be that person that I wished for was there for me when I was trying to get into the market. So I'm just trying to be that, right? I'm simply trying to be that. Maybe I'm just talking to the camera right here, which has a reflective surface. So it's like I'm talking to myself. It's pretty psychopathic, to be honest with you, but yep. That's what. Let's take a look at Senso. Is it listed anywhere? SENSO. Senso USDT on Poloniex. Okay. All right. Okay. Fair enough. I mean, yep. This is looking completely fine. I'm on these levels. Maybe you could simply keep on rolling to the upside. This is like a trend and a formulation on the 3-day, man. This is looking good. So Prince right here from Cryptodicator community has 100,000 Senso tokens, man. Good. That's a crazy amount of holdings. Nice one. So essentially you're simply rolling in 3x profits right now. What you can expect is maybe sometime right here, and then most likely this will roll to the upside, because the 3-day is quite bullish, man. The 3-day candle is really bullish, although I just wish this one took out the previous all-time high in terms of the closing basis, right? Because the last time we had this bullish engulf candle, after that was a simple sell-off phase. Now that was mostly driven by the market dynamics as a whole. What we're looking at right now is a completely bullish dynamic, guys. So for Senso, most likely $5. Most likely. Yep. I can, like, this could spend some time, right? I mean, essentially this could get volatile in the small time frames, but I'm not going to be putting a lot of focus into small time frames for this one right here. If I were to be trading this one, if I were to be simply holding on to this one, well, the volatility is kind of getting into red zones, which is why taking new positions is not advisable as a whole. But look, this is kind of like a signature which I simply refrain from trading. I mean, this is not, nope. This is like a bad entry point. But if you entered, so Prince entered right here, man. Good fucking good looking entry right here with the bullish cross happening between the 111 and the moving average extension 1618, I guess. This one's happening between 1618, 1.4. My bad once again. I'm not proficient with all of these moving average Fibonacci projections, man. Shit, I'm just not. But yep, this one is looking completely fine. Wants to rip to the upside. Look, guys, these levels could happen for Senso, I do believe, right? Especially for Prince. Good technical pattern right here. I mean, essentially this is a good looking chart, to be honest with you. Okay, dot. Let's jump into dot as well. I mean, dot is like, the price action on dot is just lovely, man. This is the squeeze I'm talking about, guys. I mean, essentially, not what you want to see for immediate continuation to the upside for sure, but in the macro, I've seen this pattern roll out like, I don't know, man, crazy, man. Like, you see this kind of squeeze right here. This is a very special kind of squeeze in the market, which I've looked at again and again, right? Now, a lot of people will call it pennant. I would like to call it a squeeze, which happens for a very long time. But this is something which I like. I mean, this is like a pattern which I'm fond of this one. I'm completely fond of this one for sure. Now, most part of the risk management, even in the macro, even in the weekly time frame, is certainly going to be below $25. Pretty rounded figure, and we're at $40, guys, but that means that we should have a 40% risk tolerance if we are trying to long dot onto these levels, right? Which is why maybe let this one consolidate, and if this resolves to the upside, you know the deal. This could be a rectangular breakout or a rectangular breakdown all the way towards 25. Now, what we can expect, guys, look, this is technicals, right? In the small to mid time frames, what do you see right here? This is grinding against the resistance. This is grinding against the previous all-time high. So even if it comes down all the way towards these levels, this will be bullish in the macro, but this could potentially happen, right? You could lose this one, come down right here. Essentially cheap dot. Now, picking up dot onto these levels is not a bad idea, man. I mean, these things are not financial advice also, guys. Look, for full disclosure and full disclaimer, right? This is not financial advice. Just don't get me into any trouble, man. I've seen people getting fucked up because of YouTube streams. Shit. I mean, life is not that easy, folks. Life is not that easy. And trading shitcoins and making crazy gains is not easy as well. To be honest with you, a lot of people think that I'm gonna become a millionaire, but it takes a lot. It just simply takes a lot. Just identification, a lot of things, man. It would simply just work like, well, it did work for people putting money into Shiba Inu. $5 invested in Shiba Inu would have been $1 million, man. Can you believe it? Can you believe this kind of shit? What a disbelief cycle we are in, man. Okay, so still stepping price action levels as targets. Ultimately targeting 10764 at almost $400. This is, look, if you ask me, yep, this is my personal target right here. Am I holding dot? Yes. Yes. Part of my portfolio, man. I mean, I can't deny. Okay, did the stream just cut off right here? No, it did not. Alright, we're completely fine right here. Stream is working fine. Audio is fine. Everybody's fine. Guys, hit that thumbs up if everything is fine, right? Just hit that thumbs up. Just leave something in the chat. Just talk. Okay, lot of requests as well. A lot of people commenting right here. This is nice. This was nice. Cool. It's just a few altcoins that has a dot right here. I mean, Polkadot, Chainlink, Ethereum. I can't talk about small cap shitcoins, guys, because that is all that is all a risky play, to be honest with you. But yep. Bigger players will take the first leg to the upside. If you are lucky enough to make a lot of gains on the bigger players, maybe just capitalize on those gains and just take 10% of those gains and put it into extremely small shitcoins, right? Probably shitcoins which are below $1 million in market capitalization, because these are the projects. Look, guys, Shiba Inu started with, I don't know, a couple of $1,000s, right? And this got, let's just say, it got a lot of attention as soon as Vitalik Buterin got involved, man. This is the reason why we are seeing expansion. Holy crap. This is why we're seeing Shiba Inu expansions. Okay. Opinions on SLP, Axie Infinity, Smooth Love Portion, SLP. The last time I checked, SLP was not good, right? I mean, the price action was not really good last time we checked. Okay, we have Neeraj Sani as well. Boss, namaskar. Kaise ho? Old friend of mine. We went to Kedar Kant. We went to a hill. There was pretty steep climb at 2 a.m. in the night, right? It was very amazing. Okay, all right. What was I talking about? I was SLP. SLP USD on Binance. I think this one's trading there. Okay, kind of like... look, this could potentially be a reversal. Guys, there's one more thing. Maybe this second leg to the upside, this second pump in the bull market could be about NFTs, right? It could be more of NFTs than the DeFi. Last time what we saw was DeFi summer as a whole. It was completely DeFi. All the DeFi protocols did 1000x in the market. So most likely the second leg to the upside could be about NFTs, guys. This is also speculation. I'm not sure about that, but maybe this could be a speculation, right? Okay, SLP kind of formulating a double bottom. Look, you got divergence as well on the 3-day. Although I would not be really confident until we just take out this level for good. I mean, this is the point of control. 10 cents, pretty rounded figure right here. And essentially, if we take out the 10 cents level, maybe then we can talk about a little reversion to the mean all the way towards these levels at, let's just say, the listing price on SLP. But in the long time frame, if Axie Infinity has to work for good, SLP will work for good as well, guys. The only reason why we're looking at these sell-offs is maybe because of token unlocks and something like that. I mean, essentially, yep, this could be the case. We are looking at token unlocks happening on Step Finance as well down the line. These token unlocks, man, let's just say these people who created the tokens are dumping. So how do you expect the price action to rise, man? I mean, these things also happen in the market, right? We'll take a look at ADA as well real quick. We got Naka, TA price prediction, Naka. I mean, what the fuck is going on in the chat, man? Holy shit. Is it like a Chinese restaurant or a Chinese joint right here? I mean, Naka. Cool, cool. We'll take a look at that as well. So SLP on the small time frames, I'm quite keen to look at the price action right here as well. Double bottom on the 4 are quite prominent. I mean, you have a grind resolution to the upside as well. Yep, you're looking fine. But the concerning fact is this, guys. Just check this one out, right? All the Fibonacci projection moving averages are like putting a crazy amount of pressure to the downside. I mean, look at the resistance you have up top, guys. So these are the things which you have to keep in your mind. Even if I take away all of these Fibonacci projections right here, if I simply put on the moving averages, which are your 25, the 200 simple, and if I jump on the daily time frame, you can see that, yep, the entire pressure is to the downside, right? The first bearish leg happened as we had the bearish cross on the daily. So maybe wait for this bullish cross. Maybe wait for this bullish cross, because this bullish cross could simply push the price action all the way towards, could be, right? Could be a 3x of bat right here. Maybe you could have your stop losses right here, and then you could target all the way towards these levels. Okay, now it's time for Haka and Naka. Okay, Naka. Naka USD. Oh, Nakamoto games. Man, oh man, this is fucking bullish since infancy, guys. This one reminds me of Blocktopia. Again, Chris pointing out Blocktopia in this channel. I mean, same opinions, man. How would I trade this one? I would simply just stick to the price action, as far as this one is printing in higher lows, right? This one is printing in higher lows again and again, which is why if I were to be looking on to longing this one in small time frames, most of my risk management will be above this price point right here. I didn't mean to set an alert right here, but yep. So essentially, as far as this one is holding $4.7 on a 4-hour, or let's just say 2-hour trending basis as well, most likely this will keep on ripping to the upside, right? Alongside your 55 simple on the hourly. Now this, look guys, this one is trending on the hourly, man. You've got to be awake all night if you're actively managing your position, because this one is trending on the hourly. Most likely this could be trending on the 10-minute time frame with the 200 simple. Yep. There you go, guys. One more cheat code for all of you guys. All those dips, all those nasty dips in the small time frames do often revert to the 10-minute 200 simple. That's a cheat code for all of you, right? So Naka games looking nice. I mean, yep. All the risk management is going to be below this price point. The stop loss is going to be below this price point right here, and I would be looking at a further continuation to the upside. No price targets. Honestly, look, in a price discovery behavior, I can't simply just pinpoint the exact targets for this one. But, well, we can talk about potential Fibonacci zones coming into fruition. 426 getting supported right here. 786 sitting in at $8. 10764 at 11.7. Yep, this is what could happen down the line. Good looking price action. Okay, Haka, HAKA-USD, Haka against USDT. Well, 10-minute looking again. This is exactly like Naka, man. Naka, Haka are trending together, guys. I mean, crypto D right here for you. I mean, pointing out good looking trends, man. This is how you pinpoint good trends, right? Rather than trying to catch the bottom on something like smooth love portion, man. Like SLP is still trying to formulate a bottom, right? This one is trending to the upside. So anything which goes to the upside is more likely to continue going to the upside, right? Anything which is going to the downside will most likely keep on ripping to the downside. Haka looking nice. Haka is in a good trending motion on the daily time frame itself. The RSI way up there, man. I mean, kind of overbought, but does that mean that I'm not going to buy right here? Nope. Look, guys, the RSI. Let me just clarify one more thing as well. A lot of people try to pinpoint the market top with the fucking RSI. This is just not how you look at RSI. This is just a relative strength index. You got to look at the price action and compare the strength behind the averages of all of these candles that were printed. For me right here, let's see what the time frame is for this RSI. Length is 14, guys. So this is the strength of the previous 14 candles right here, right? That's what RSI is, man. I mean, I'm not even kidding about it. I mean, that's what it is. So most of the risk management, the first red bell below this price point, the second red bell goes below this price point right here. And essentially until you're above these price points, yep, another piece of good looking trend, man. This could continue. This could keep on rolling all the way towards 2618, maybe 4236786 as well. But the only thing about NFT trends as a whole is that it's kind of risky, right? I mean, speculation. So with all the speculation comes all the risk of downside, and even the small time frames fuckeries that happen, man. It could happen, right? Could happen. So if I were to be trading this one, I would be vigilant. I would be cautious, right? Because this is a highly giving market. Bitcoin is trying to give, and altcoins can take, or altcoins can take away. So I'm going to be vigilant about this one, right? But Haka, Naka, essentially both the trends are nice. Prince says thanks. always there for you guys right here. So what do we have next? We have Solana and ADA and Solana, both the competitors. Solana USD. Solana wants to come back to 55. Simple, guys. Getting rejected from the top right here. Essentially, yep. Give it some time. Alright, guys. Now there's a trader. There's a stock market trader that I've been following for a very long time. I mean, he's crazy, man. Like, he goes for 6 figures profits in a day. Umar Ashraf. You can follow him on Instagram and anywhere, guys. He goes for $100,000 a day, man. I mean, crazy trades. What a fucking trader that guy is. He put in $1 million into Solana yesterday. Holy shit, man. I mean, okay. All right. We were trying to buy Solana here, sell here, buy Solana here, sell here. We did that, right? We did that all throughout Cryptotica YouTube. Literally started at January, right? We were longing Solana all throughout, man. Good friggin' times, folks. Let me know in the comments if you did make money with Solana, guys, because this was very giving, guys. This was clearly very, very giving, right? And the last call was right here, guys. You can, I think it was, yep, I did post a video. It was my mother's birthday on these levels. Yes, I remember posting this one, guys. We were targeting $200 Solana right from these levels, guys, and this did happen. This one did happen. Now, in the small time frames, let's get back to the point right here, I guess. But in the small time frames, what are you looking at? You're looking at a slippy, slidey behavior. I'm not gonna lie right here. This is something which I expect from Solana. I do expect this one to break first, kill all the buy season, then spend some time and go to the upside, guys. Which is why this is a hodl. If I would be long on Solana, I'm simply gonna hodl this one. I'm gonna forget about the downside as Bitcoin holds, let's just say, $50,000. If Bitcoin holds $50,000 successfully, Solana is a very obvious hodl, right? So Survey Man was asking for hodls. Solana is also a hodl, because in the bigger picture, you're looking at a potential $500 to $700 Solana coming down the line if the structure remains intact. The daily is in trend, man. The daily is still trending to the upside. So Solana is good. I won't be jumping into, essentially, I won't be basing off lot of decisions from the 4-hour time frame or something like that. If it comes down, I'm going to scale into it. If it comes down to 166 in the first pass, it's going to be an opportunity of buying, right, on these levels. And well, this is your last support zone. This is a huge zone, guys. The thing about crypto assets, if a lot of people from stock markets are jumping into crypto assets, this is what you have to be okay with, man. This is 30 to 40% drawdowns happening in a swing. You have to be okay with that. This is the truth about crypto markets, right? ADA against USD. Let's see what's happening there as well. Cardano, what is Cardano doing? Cardano had a sell-off, man. I mean, sell-off towards the 200 simple on the daily. I mean, not bad, certainly not bad. In a trend, sell-off towards the 200 simple. You can see most of the sell-offs back in the good old days when people are literally capitulating Cardano, targeting back again, 2 cents levels again. This one kept on holding on 200 simple moving average on the daily itself and simply rolled on to the upside. So what are we looking at? We are looking at a macro retest, essentially a macro buying opportunity on ADA. Although I'm not really sure, guys. I'm not really sure if ADA will be catching up with something like Solana or AVAX or something like that. I don't know, guys. Or maybe BNB as well, Binance Smart Chain as well. But fundamentally, look, I can't be really convicted about Cardano. But speculation-wise, I mean, this fucking crypto asset ran all the way towards $3, all based on promises, man. All based on this was all promises. This one ran up by 15,000%, all on promises. This is now the promises are fulfilled. What are we looking at right here? A little consolidation, but the bigger picture is still bullish, man. The bigger trend is still bullish, right? Let's take a look at the monthly on Cardano. Let's see what's happening on the monthly time frame. Okay. Now the monthly could be a continuation, right? Monthly price action could be continuing to the downside. Let's put in the Bollinger Band. Let's see if any band is coming. Okay, so most likely Cardano will not be that strong, guys. Another cheat code for you: if you are wanting to trade tomorrow itself, look for monthly time frame closures above the upper Bollinger Band, guys. Are you making notes of these things or not? Is anybody going to give you this kind of edge in the market or not, guys? Just do that. The community is small, so I think all of you guys are good beneficiaries from all of these setups, right? Which, let's just say, which I've formulated over a lot of months and a lot of years, man. Years, I would say. So, since the community is small and literally fucking 8 of you are watching, 7 of you are watching right now, just make a good note of these things, guys. Any monthly closure above the upper Bollinger Band would mean an immediate continuation of the trend to the upside, right? So look for these assets as well. This is also a good looking, let's say you try to pinpoint any good looking buying opportunity. This is how you do it in the market. So Cardano on the monthly most likely could come back down all the way towards $1 and still be bullish, right? This could come back down towards $1 and still be bullish in the macro. Well. But look, am I investing in Cardano? No, this is not in my basket. If I had money to invest on Cardano, I would rather buy Polkadot. Okay, all right. Please stay at one place, my dear Mike. Yep. So, if I had money to invest, I would simply jump into Polkadot rather than Cardano. To be honest with you, I mean, this is what I'm looking at on ADA itself, right? What do we have next? SLP. Prince says, yesterday I sold all of my DYDX waiting for entry at Senso at 1.97. You sold your DYDX? I guess it was a hodl. DYDX is kind of like a hodl, but yep, whatever floats your boat. Whatever you do, you have to be convicted, right? Just don't chicken in and out. अंदर बाहर मत करो भाई. अंदर बाहर उस चक्कर में बहुत पैसे गायब होते हैं. ये फीस पे करके बाय सेल करके ये सब सीन से जरा बच के रहो, ठीक है? आई मीन ये सब मत करने का. और तुम बहुत बड़े साइज से खेल रहे हो यार, बहुत बड़ा साइज है. इतना बाइंग सेलिंग मत करने का, इतना ज़्यादा मत कर, कम करो. बट हाँ, ओके, सेंसो की एंट्री 1.97 हो सकता है, पॉसिबली. यप. Crypto DE, thanks for the shill. Yep, I mean, Crypto DE pointed out good looking Haka and Naka, man. Good looking trends, man. Haka and Naka, to be honest with you. Good looking price actions on both of them, right? Definitely Chinese coins. Yep, Chinese coins are going to be picking up. What do you think we land at the price at the bottom of the bear market? And see, most likely Sol will spend a lot of time around. Look, this is a pure speculation, but if the bubble has to burst, it could burst, it could not burst. Maybe Solana gets adopted by Visa and it is used everywhere, wherever you see, wherever you go. Maybe something like that happens for Solana. Then the price is not going down, right? Then it will just simply act like SPY or Nifty or Sensex. Then it will just keep on going to the upside as a whole. But let's just have some fun right here. Sol, USD, FTX, most of the history is on. Look, all right. Let's just put on the Bollinger Band right here first and let's see if that is happening. Are we closing above the Bollinger Band? We don't have any Bollinger Band. Quite new, guys. Solana is still at fancy, man. We don't have a monthly Bollinger Band right here, right? I mean, are we closing 2 weeks tomorrow or not? It's going to be happening in 7 days. So nope. Bi-weekly as well. Nope. No luck for this one. But let's talk about how things could look like for a potential bear market on Solana, right? What are we expecting from this trend? What do we want from Solana? We want a 10764, guys. From this consolidation, every single consolidation has been about 10764, right? Starting off from the first wave, we went to 10764. Second wave went to 10764. And what about this one right here? Are we at 10764? Not yet, but the 10764 is at 300, right? So this could simply run all the way towards these price points and spend some time right here. So if we talk about expectations, right, let me just put in correction, guys. Most likely this will be correction, right? So 10 to most likely between 4236 or something like that. Maybe it could stop at 786 as well. A, B, and potentially a retest of these levels, right? This is what could happen. So I'm going to be pointing out, all right, guys, whatever support you're looking at Solana out of these levels at $120, $160, maybe this is a long-term support. This is a big, gigantic, enormous support as a whole, right? Kind of aligning with the 21 simple on the weekly as well. So most of the trends are happening alongside this one. So this could potentially happen. So we could go towards, let's just say, 340, spend some time, come back, go for ABC correction, and then most likely we could continue the trend to the upside, guys. Look, that could happen as well. So if we talk about this one right here, the 10764 once again from this consolidation would come around $2,000, guys. Yes, maybe. Yes and maybe are kind of not mixing and matching altogether, but yeah, good technologies. Never underestimate the power of good tech, right? Never underestimate that. So yep, a little fun for Solana as well. Sol is good. Which interface is this? Where I see it's TradingView, man. TradingView.com. Essentially, that has been my go-to since forever, I guess. I mean, literally, I started from TradingView itself. Started from the free account. Now, most certainly, I'm using a premium account. I think this one is for, I don't know the pricing. I've forgotten the pricing, guys. I bought 3 years package at once. I don't want to miss out on TradingView being right there for me whenever I need it, man. This is data right here. The only way you can make money in any markets is by having data with you, right? In any shape and size and form, data is going to be helping you out. So data provider, TradingView. If TradingView had a coin, I would be fuck bullish on this one, guys. I think TradingView does have a coin, right? FTX is the exchange where I trade. Most of the trades, most of the look, I've been out of touch. To be honest with you guys right here, it's been more than a month or something like that. I've not traded the market. Mostly I'm simply holding. I'm going to be mostly holding as we simply go to the upside. And I've taken positions on Deribit, right? Where, you know the deal, guys. If you've been watching the streams, I'm showcasing the testnet account to all of you guys. I can't really go for the real equity management. It will most definitely get me into trouble. This will most definitely get me into trouble, guys. This is what happens again and again. So I would just simply cut off the slack for myself. I'm not gonna, me personally, most of the objectives in my life are about simplifying shit, man. I mean, I love simplicity. I just simply want to keep things extremely fucking simple. Let's just say that's my key. That's my key to why I'm able to, let's just say, laugh and smile even if Bitcoin crashes by 70-80%, because my equity and risk management is quite simple, right? It's quite simple. Okay, Luna, Airweave, Aave, Theta, XETF. Huge fucking list. All right, the title of the video. Let me just see if there was any title for this video or not. I mean, essentially, I had planned on. Okay, first of all, we're going to talk about Axie Infinity real quick, I guess. Axie, Link, ZRX, AGLD, guys. AGLD. Let's start with AGLD, which is Adventure Gold. Adventure Gold on FTX right here. I mean, what the fuck is this one doing? It's not even looking nice. Oh man, I was trying to short this one with this rejection right here. I mean I couldn't do that because I'm talking to you guys right here, right now. So yep, this is what I was trying to do for today itself. Little weekend consolidation price action. So this was the trade I was supposed to take, guys. 3.25 and going all the way towards the 618. Now look. Is this trade going to make me a millionaire? Nope, but this is going to be making me 10%, right? So if I jump in with $100,000 in short position, I'm going to be making $10,000 in one single trade, guys. So this is how you capture it. This is one of the arts, guys. This is the art of trading. If you know how to capitalize on the percentage move, if you are able to capitalize on the, let's just say, mean reversions, Fibonacci projections, reversions, if you know the percentage game, right, to the upside or the downside, that is when things could start again. So this is like a good change in perspective as well. I mean, essentially, if you just try to capitalize, look, don't capitalize on the y-axis right here. A lot of people get lost in the translation trying to pinpoint $10, $12, $50 right here. But if you're looking at the markets like a trader, right, like a simple trader, what do I have right here? I got clear-cut rejections coming from the 55 simple of the 10-hour time frame itself. And with these multiple series of rejections coming from the 382, I'm going to be at least pointing the 618 or the 786 retracement, right? And that could potentially yield me good-looking 10% returns in the market. Now, how I play this game, how I trade this 10% zone is the key to everything, guys. So Umar Ashraf, right? Umar Ashraf, who is like a stock market wizard, man, like mad, like crazy fucking trader, guys. So the way he trades these things, like he's going to be entering into a short position for this asset. Look, this is not liquid, guys. Our crypto market is not that liquid, but something like NASDAQ, right? Nifty, these things are highly liquid, so you won't have much slippage. You can go with $1 million in short position and maybe just secure a 10% move that could yield you $100,000 as a whole. That's how you do it. Now, next up on the list was Chainlink against USD. Chainlink is, what is Link doing in the market? Link is kind of slipping and sliding. Another boring looking trend, guys. This is something exactly what Ethereum likes to do as well, right? Boring looking trends in the market, but you know the deal, guys. You can check out the long-term analysis on Chainlink as well. We are most like this one goes towards $250, guys. That's it. That's the TA on Chainlink. Risk management below $20 and targets towards $250, guys. Not a financial advice. Not a fucking financial advice. ZRX against USDT. Let's see what's happening right here. Oh, not. But back again, guys. Back again. Once again, we have pointed out a good looking price action pattern once again. I'm gonna do this for you guys once again. What do you know of this price action? Just tell me this. Chat, anybody who's live, just tell me what do you see right here. I'm gonna give you guys let's say 1 to 2 minutes or something like that. Just tell me, what is this pattern? Where have you seen this pattern? Just tell me, guys. If any one of you is actively attending this one right now, tell me, where have you seen this pattern? Just tell me. A lot of comments rolling in, but guys, tell me, where have you seen this pattern? No one? Absolutely no one? Take a guess. Take a guess. We've seen these patterns rolling out again and again in the market, right? Take a guess, guys. Nobody wants to take this guess. So let's talk about, where have we seen this pattern? Let's play the fractal game right here. BTC USD, guys, fucking Bitcoin USD before it was rolling towards the previous all-time high, guys. This is the pattern we have seen right here. Surveyman says Sol, not Solana, but check this one out. Bitcoin USD on the 3-day, guys. Bitcoin USD on the 3-day, right? Just take a look at the price action structure. I mean, this is exactly same, man. I mean, fractal squirrels. What are you doing right here? What did you do right here? And where did you go? I don't know, man. Never fucking stops. I mean, never fucking stop dripping. But am I expecting similar things to happen for ZRX as a whole? Probably not. I mean, but yes, this is a pattern which repeats, guys. Look, I can decipher this for you guys as well. What did we do at first? We set in a huge looking low right hand on these levels. This was your 33 cents, right? And then you had your first bullish expansion of this looking distribution, which came down massively. But what was this? This was a higher low, guys. As compared to this one, this was a higher low. We're putting in another higher low, right? This is exactly what Bitcoin did, guys. Now, the reason why I love this pattern is because this has a very high successful rate, guys. Look, it's not going to be your head and shoulders which is going to... What do you expect? I mean, head and shoulders, think like head and shoulders. So everybody is looking at head and shoulders, guys, which is why a crazy amount of opportunities to manipulate these patterns as well, right? And I think we are 1 hour down the live stream as well. Wow, that's crazy. Still not tired, still didn't have a sip of water as well. So check this one out. I mean, you had your base being set up, first expansion, always looking distribution, but the low was higher than this one right here, and then bam, off you go to the upside. Now for the price, 2618, guys. Look, this, I don't think this will happen for ZRX, but who the fuck knows, right? Who the fuck knows, man? Who the fuck knows? $40 from $1. Did we just pin? Did we just point out a 40x in the market? Maybe, guys. Maybe, right? Maybe. Keep an eye on this one, guys. If you watch this video, even as a most of the people will watch this video in a recorded form. So if you watched this video after the live stream itself, keep an eye on ZRX. I'm going to fucking do the same, man. I'm simply going to do the same because this is a neat looking price action breakout. This could potentially take the price action to the moon, I guess, right? Okay, on the right hand side, let's take a look at ZRX against BTC to confirm our bias, to have a little back into our bias. Guys, this is the lowest risk, highest reward opportunity in the market, man. I'm not advising you financially. I'm not telling you guys what to do with your money. I'll never do that, because if you lose, look, what can potentially happen is this as well. Let me just disappoint you guys right here. This can also happen, right? This can go towards fucking minus. I mean, you this could happen as well. But what I'm saying is that, look, if we have any technical evidence on these levels for 4 years straight, it is one single fact that every single time you are coming back to 1500 Satoshi levels, you're getting bought back again and again, right? Every single time, literally since the past 4 years, you're getting bought back again and again. So as soon as you come here, you don't get much time, but you get picked up in the price action and keep on rolling to the upside, guys. So in the price action, what are you doing? You're replicating something which Bitcoin did before the crazy distribution, before the previous all-time high, right? That is when Bitcoin rolled towards 2618. So ZRX on BTC is also pretty low. ZRX on USD is ZRX is a good-looking setup, guys. This is a good-looking setup, man. This is something which, if I were to be trading in a completely technical direction, a completely technical sense, I would be accepting the fact that maybe I would have some risk, and I would be managing my risk below this price point at first, and then the ultimate risk management is going to be below 50 cents for good, right? Below 50 cents, I'm not interested in ZRX anymore. It's as simple as that. If this rolls below this price point, nope, it's going to be breaking structures and simply going to the downside. But as far as this one is holding, we could be eyeing for these levels, man. I mean, yep, this could happen. This could certainly happen. And up next, what do we have to talk about? Yes, we'll take a look at your list as well. Survey Man, what's your name? Let me know your name as well, because Survey Man is certainly no one's name, I guess. Survey Man. Axie Infinity, AXS USD. What's happening right here? Let's see. Macro continuation. Can't really look, guys. I can't really fight or argue against this trend. This will keep on going up. Axie will keep on going up as far as this one is making good looking trends. Guys, you know the deal as well. The rectangular breakouts, if they do happen for good, they do take the price action to key levels. And look, we do have obvious targets at 186. We're almost there. We're simply almost there. We're targeting these levels right out of the bear trap, guys. I remember making a reel and a short video on YouTube that right out of the bear trap, we could simply go to the upside. We did that. We calculated. I think $70 was where I posted the video. We did target 186, but this is kind of like reverting and kind of getting reaccumulated on these levels. But this could potentially continue rising, man. This could potentially keep on rising to the upside. Okay, what do we have, chat? 1 hour of live streaming session. Good times. Sunday. So guys, Sundays can be live stream, right? Because I saw a lot of you joining live stream. A lot of you means like 10 of you simultaneously joined. It's good. This is good. Okay, now let's get into the list real quick. Luna, Airweave, Aave, Theta, and Axie. Luna, real quick. Let's see what my instincts are saying, guys. Luna, USD. Let's see the calculated version. 3-day continuation. Yep, continuation trend. Luna will spring to the upside, man. 140, 200, guys. Let's see if we have any downside support coming in on any moving average for that matter. Yes, certainly against the 21 exponential itself. Essentially until you're holding $35 in the small to mid time frames, you will keep on rolling to the upside. And on the bigger picture, this is your ultimate risk management, right? Because this one is above the previous all-time high, and if you see Luna going below, let's just say $22 as a whole, most likely it will spend a lot of time. It'll come back down right here, and maybe it could formulate a trending channel like this, which could be aligning with the bottom side line right this, guys. This could happen as well, right? Could be looking at, so there are two things in the market right now. We're looking at a potential rejection coming from $50 again. Sellers are just not stopping. Essentially $50 being sold into again and again for a very long time. It's been a month right on these levels, so this could come down. This could certainly come down, but in the bigger picture, this is going to be a massive, big, fat, gigantic opportunity in the first and the foremost go, guys. The only thing which will stop my bearish bias as a whole is that maybe once you look, this is the pattern, guys, which we are kind of like replicating in the market, right? You simply keep on sliding to the upside with the 21 exponential, and as you do that, you simply rip to the upside. Once you negate the 21 exponential to the downside, that is when your bear trend emerges. So Luna completely fine above this support. Maybe this could also break out to the upside. Am I trading holding this one? I'm not, guys. I'm simply not. But yes, good looking price action structure, and any retest to the downside would be an opportunity the first and foremost pass. Now next up we have AR USDT, Airweave, certainly an infrastructure blockchain which is quite necessary to build web apps, guys. Airweave is used to build web apps, right? I do a lot of fucking research, man. Is it even worth it? Because most of the doggy coins are simply going to take the liquidity, man. Fucking life is a disbelief, guys. This is what it is, right? Things are like that. Sometimes things will be fucking absurd most of the times. So yep, holding on to $45 levels is a good thing for Airweave. Yes, Airweave. And we're bouncing off the 618 on the 3-day. Looking fine. Could be testing the sell side liquidity zone at $70 once again, but you could be spending some time right here because the momentum is down. We are not above the 60 on RSI. If you want extreme trends on RSI, you want to have the RSI at least above 60 on the 3-day, right? That is when you can long with confidence. So this one is consolidation. Most likely this one is consolidation. Okay, next up, what do we have from Survey Man? Survey Man, leave your name right here. Theta USD. Let's see what's happening. Bullish, man. Okay, what is this? I think, yes, guys, 6618. From COVID capitulations, 618, man. The best chart of the bull run, man. This was quite literally 40,000%, guys. And this was one of the major assets, right? This was not a shitcoin. Major asset doing a 40,000% in the market. Content delivery based blockchains doing this madness. So what are we doing? Are we potentially breaking out? unfortunately, I don't see this one as a breakout as of now. So Theta could spend some time. Theta could certainly spend some time right here. Maybe this could squeeze out for a long time and then maybe it could result to the upside. But as far as this one is above the 200 simple, above the $4 levels as a whole, this one will look fine, and another good looking investment. Another good looking investment, guys. Theta is looking fine onto these levels as well. If we talk about the upside targets, the 2618 will lie at $33. Talking about 33 sitting in at 7.5 certainly it's a far-fetched opinion. So yep, could happen, could not happen, could take some time, right? But yep, Theta is looking fine. And alright, on the 3-day we're potentially going for a bullish cross. This could be good news. This could certainly be a good news. So any move to the downside on to $6.8 levels is going to be a big opportunity. So Survey man, whatever the heck is your name. So just take a look at 6.5. Be very vigilant onto these levels. If you see the price action coming right here on these levels, watch for the reaction, right? Watch for the reaction. If the reaction is coming out nicely, mostly you will break out of this grind and target a 2618. Most likely, Theta could look nice. Okay, up next we have Axie. Axie done, man. Axie's already done. Okay, guys, I'm kind of losing my voice. Do you have any more requests so that we can kind of end this video? It's been 1 hour 5 minutes, man. Very long video right here. Prince Delhi, I am trying to copy your TRC20 USDT address, but it's not copied. You're trying to copy my TRC20. What are you trying to do, bro? You're copying it. Go to the description of any video. You can copy from there, I do believe. What do you want to do with that? I don't have. I think that's a pretty blank wallet. I think that is... Alright, so all those donations... Alright, guys, I think I should mention this as well. Literally all the donation links that you see in the description, right? The USDT, the BTC, the Ethereum, the Solana, all the wallet addresses are strictly for Cryptodicator, guys. Are strictly for Cryptodicator, right? All those donation links will bring about... Look, guys. Cryptodicator for me is a complete experiment, right? I don't have any expectations. I just simply here trying to share my energy and I'm trying to spread good vibes around right here. And well, let's see if that works as a whole or not. But all those links down in the description are completely for Cryptodicator, guys. Completely for Cryptodicator community. And look, we're going to be having airdrops as well. We're going to be having NFT airdrops. I did promise airdrop to Jake Banks, who is the OG of this community, man. I mean, you literally go to any of the video coming from Cryptodicator, Jake Banks will engage, will interact. Jake Banks is the man. I mean, he's been making me feel like, it's not, the world is not alone. I mean, you're not alone in the world as a whole. You do have hope. You do have similar energy vibing onto each other, guys. This is what we're doing right here. This is what we're doing. So let's not complicate our shit, right? Let's just not complicate our life or anything for that matter. Let's ease out on most of the things. Because, well, it's a process. It will always be a process, guys. Just don't try to get ahead of the process as a whole, right? Alright. Crazy pep talk. Survey man says, my name is Bikram. Arey bhai, kahan ke ho tum bhai? Kahan ke ho? Kahan ke rehne wale ho? Batao. I do my research to just that. I don't have the confidence to invest. Look, obviously the confidence will come out when you will come out profitable in the market, right? थोड़ा सा पैसा कमाओगे, थोड़ा सा कुछ profit होगा यहाँ वहाँ से, तो धीरे-धीरे build होगा. It's a process. Just like any degree, any graduate degree, any management degree, लगता है time सीखने में, समझने में, it will take some time. So yes, slowly. ज़्यादा खुद से आगे नहीं बढ़ने का, क्योंकि ऐसा होता है बहुत बार, ऐसा बहुत बार खुद से आगे बढ़ जाते हैं और वहाँ पे होते हैं fuck ups सारे के सारे. Yep. So what do we have here? We have not much. Let's just take a look at the list as well, guys. 1 inch bag into what? Oh my goodness, clear cut rejection from these levels. I mean, oh my god, I mean, wow. Could come back down on 21 exponential on the 3-day itself once again. I mean, this is a nasty rejection, bro. I mean, bro, what are you doing, bro? Survey man is from, Bikram is from Kolkata. Hello from Delhi. Hello from Delhi, India. Okay, alright. Balancer, one of my investments, going for a bullish cross. I hope this happens, man. I hope this happens, right? So Balancer, Polkadot, Dogecoin. just a bit of it. Bitcoin, obviously a lot of it. Ethereum, these things are my holdings, guys. I'm not gonna touch these ones. And my shitcoin portfolio, I think I left a link for Twitter as well, guys. Have you followed up with the Twitter account or not? I do have a lot of Twitter accounts logged in, guys. I mean, let me just get back into crypto indicator right here. Crazy amount of Twitter accounts right here, guys. Okay, so if you've not followed the Twitter account, just do that. Just do that as well. Come here, come here. Most of the people, all right, guys, this one as well. NGMI. Like, do you do these things in one day, in your one single day? Netflix, Google, Meta, Instagram, NGMI. Not gonna make it. Not gonna make it. Finally, I mean, Facebook changing its branding to Meta is good. It's a good thing for us. NGMI, not gonna make it, guys. So Yep. I think planning on making a soul meme. Yep, guys, I'm still working on this one. So if any one of you is engaged in the Solana shitcoin industry as a whole, just let me know that as well. We're trying to do that. We're trying to make Solana meme coin portfolio as a whole, right? And do that, guys, and do that, right? So hit that follow on Twitter as well. All right, guys, do we have anything else to talk about? I was thinking like I will just continue this live stream until it's completely pitch black dark outside. Let's try not to do that, I guess. Guys. I think I got a lot of time to spare for this weekend itself. Don't have much work. DYDX, what is DYDX doing? Yep. I mean, it wants to test the low side of liquidity right here, but it could get kind of supported from these levels as well. And potentially, guys, anything would happen. DYDX is one of the hurdles. I'm not going to spend a lot of time right here. Market is not pricing in crazy amount of returns as well from DYDX, so that is kind of okay, right? H bar, Hedra, hash graph, crazy bounce, man. Literally on the first live stream we were talking about the fact that this is an opportunity. This is a look, guys, market was kind of shaken out and we were talking about how this is a clear opportunity. H bar on 35 cents is a big opportunity, guys. So any one of you who seized in this opportunity made money in the market, right? So, well, 35% gains. Looking fine. H bar is also looking fine. KNC wanting to start a trend to the upside. KNC is also looking nice on the macro, guys. This could also start emerging out bullish, right? We could be targeting good looking price action structures and targets at $10, something like that at the end of the bullet itself. If you are, I will ask the questions then. I mean, पूछो भाई, just पूछते रहो, देखते हैं कब तक होएगा. Please make a video especially for Senso. यार भाई देखो. Prince Delhi, did you receive any USDT? अरे भाई तुम wow, brother. Are you doing that as well? I don't even know. Let's just say, alright, let's just check it out. Let's do it. क्या बात है यार, donations चल रहा है channel में, हाँ? First donation. Alright, this could be the second or the third donation for the channel. I think so. कौन सा वाला link? Tron TRC20 जो description में address डालो है उसकी बात कर रहे हो क्या? I think अपन यहाँ से ले लेगा उसको. ये YouTube में copy नहीं होता यार. YouTube is sometimes a pain in the ass. It's a clear-cut pain in the ass. Give me some time, folks. Give me some time. Just 2 minutes. It's 2 minutes, right? यहाँ पे donation चल रहा है. Leave your shit coins, guys. If anyone of you is still live, just let me know. Just chill. Go for that chill. The biggest of the shit coin is most welcome right here, right now. Just chill. Keep on doing that, guys, and keep on hitting that like as well if you've not done that already. 6 of you. Just the 6 of you. Just the 6 of you. Please. Okay. Alright, folks. Senso, so you want a private video for Senso, Prince. I'll do in-depth research अभी कर दूंगा यार. Full power research कर देंगे, full power technical look ले लेंगे अच्छे से Senso का. उसमें कोई दिक्कत नहीं है भाई. तुम अभी live stream में अपन बैठे हैं ना सब लोग. बोलो यार, request डालो भाई. Just we'll just take a look at anything that you like. You can do that as well. I mean, it's not a problem. I have some time to spare today, guys. I really do have some time, right? Otherwise, I'm usually running here and there in life. Holy shit, guys. I'm literally taking care of 6 to 7 projects, guys. You don't know, man. I just sleep for 4 hours, right? And I have to boost my let's say, waking up schedule by drinking crazy amount of fucking black coffee, guys. Otherwise, I would simply not wake up, right? All right, Prince with a crazy amount of donation right here. Hats off to you, brother. I mean, this is literally the biggest donation I've ever received on Cryptodicator as a whole. This is crazy. You're gonna get an NFT pretty soon. Do you have a यार तुम अपना Solana wallet अगर तुमने बनाया है ना वो भी डालो यार तुमको भी ये Cryptodicator का NFT मिलेगा. Guys, 100 copies of NFTs for Cryptodicator community are being minted, right? These things are also happening. A lot of things. 1,000 subscribers. As soon as we hit that, a lot of things will happen, right? A lot of things will happen. So yes, let's say a specific dedicated NFT will be up for Prince. Thanks for this, man. This is highly appreciated, man. I mean, very nice of you. How thoughtful. How thoughtful, right? Guys, do you listen to techno music? Do you listen to deep house music or not? If you do, just check out my project, guys. Will you do that for me? Spotify. Let me just get on. Let me just show you guys my project, right? So, most of you know that I've been an artist for a very long time. So this is the first, let's say, this is the first non-instrumental stuff I released right now. And well, this is, to be honest with you guys, देखो, marketing in music industry is not, it's not a piece of cake, guys. I think if you don't have $1 million in your wallet or something like that, these things don't essentially work out, right? To truly stand out in music industry as a whole, I've been doing this shit for 10 years plus, so it takes a while. So if you guys want to listen to these tracks, I think these tracks will make a lot of sense to you. This is house music, right? This is simple house music. House music for you guys right here. Lockhead music. I will leave the links. Let me just do that. Let me just leave the links in the chat. How do I do that? I share, I copy the link to artist, and I will share it in the chat right here. Okay. Alright, now let's do one thing. Since Prince was very generous and he literally donated crazy amount of Tron right here in this live stream, we will dig deep into Senso and let's see what Senso is for good, right? Let's talk about it. Coin market cap. Going to be starting our thesis right here, and let's see if we have any data points for this analysis or not. Senso, Sense. So this is not a meme coin. What are we looking at right here? I mean, what are we looking at right here? This is Sense, man. Okay, I think Coin Gecko. Prince, कहाँ पे है यार ये? हैं? ये Coin Gecko में है कि कहाँ पे है? Woof. SENSO. I think nope. It's not here. Let's jump into Poo Coins, I guess, because it was on TradingView. I think we can only look at Sense charts on there. Sense USD. Polonix would most likely have most of the history for this one, right? I mean, essentially, yep. This is Polonix always coming out with shitcoins at first, I guess. SENSO. Nope, nothing here. Well, okay. Was I mistyping it? Was I doing that for good? Yes, I was mistyping it. Holy shit, that's kind of embarrassing, right? Okay, all right. Now let's dig deep into this one right here. What is happening? You have maximum supply capped out at 3 billion. So perfectly balanced out supply. I think this is a good looking supply right here. Fully diluted valuation sitting in at $7 billion. Yes. So this has left your 1000x returns areas, right? So if you want to go for 1000x in the market, I think that should be below $1 million in market capitalization, which is going to be, even if it outperforms by some amount, it's going to be making you 1000x in the market, right? So this one has left that train. 7 billion fully evaluated market capitalization as a whole is likely. Now, essentially, let's just say the supply is locked, right? Which is why we're looking at 3.5 billion as a whole supply, but the total supply, circulating supply, is pretty less right here. This one is at 12 million. So what we can do is maybe we can jump into the tokenomics. This is something which we can do as well, and we can see if they are going to be unlocking down the line or not. Do we have any tokenomics or not? Because if they keep on unlocking, right, if they keep on unlocking the Sensor token, look, it could happen here as well. They could have unlocked Sensor right here as well. So what happens is that to all the seed investors, to all the people who invested in all of these protocols at a very early stage, they will most likely cash out, right? They will most likely cash out. So Sensorium, we bring you connections and experiences out of the world. What do you do, guys? What do you do, man? Give me that fucking out of the world experience. Crazy product. What is this? Okay, distributed ledger technologies. Yep. So kind of like are you competing against? No. You're not kind of competing against anything because you are on top of Ethereum, right? Let's take a look at the white paper and let's see if there are tokenomics associated with this one. This is how you see. Look, this is how you determine if there is any sell pressure in the market or not for any crypto asset, right? Content, sensor introduction, metaverse landscape. So NFT market space also going on for this one. Mobile app, intergalactic launch. Wow, these things are quite optimistic, man. Crazy things are happening for crypto space. This is quite crazy. Token supply and burning process at page number 31. So let's see what's happening with the sensor token. Prince, this is all for you. This is all for you and your very generous, humble donation for the channel. Exclusive NFT collections. Oh, right, Senso. So, yep, you're going to be incentivized just by holding Senso, because if you hold Senso, you're going to be getting special editions NFTs, right? Good thing. Certainly a good thing. Certainly a good thing about the ecosystem. All right, Senso supply original 7.6, minted 5.9, updated supply 1.7. All right, crazy. Burning process. Supply evolution. All right, burning process. As we approach the powerful mechanism and systematic manner, the amount of token burning token deposit on sensitive. Wow, that is also this is also increasing. So they have a burning mechanism. They do have plans to cut around the supply. So they will create a supply shock in the market. People doing this with Senso, I mean the entire team behind Senso will create supply shock, right? So what we can expect if Senso on the technical charts is able to hold this ground, this is what we left, right? This is the accumulation range that we just left. Senso token just left this range. So let's say in the coming days and the months, if Senso as a whole is able to hold on to these levels for good, for 80 cents dollar, that's a good. In the bigger picture, I think yes, there will be a supply shock. There will certainly be a supply shock. They're quite ambitious, man. I mean, they're kind of doing a lot of things. And do we have? Let's take a look at the website. What are the partners? I mean, they're using big names right here. Forbes articles, Financial Times article, Bloomberg's inside. Big things are going on right here. I mean, yep. Just by looking at the first impression, look guys, the first impression is not essentially the last impression, but judging by the first impression right here, we got Steve Aoki as well. I mean, look, big things, right? Big things. Certainly, if the bull run, if Bitcoin goes to 300,000, Senso could pick up in the market for good. All right, so let's see if token allocation, finally, the main point right here, 32% NFT tickets, sales and minting. This is good. This is very, very good. Distributed among 30 concepts for a minimum of 3 years. 35% ticket sales and minting. So, yep, this kind of structure is nice. So, majority of the, let's say, the tokens are being distributed to the community itself or the participants as well. So, what do we have right here? Lottery program, marketing operation, 12% marketing. This is where most of the dumps can come from, guys. Look, let me tell you one more secret, right? It's not a secret essentially, but what happens is that this marketing operation, this fucking 12% of the supply goes to a fucking Twitter account. This 12% supply will go to, I don't know guys, a 100k Twitter account, and that 100k Twitter account will shill that coin. And well, look, it can be 12% distributed among 12 different creators or maybe anything like that, but this is what marketing operations are, guys. Simply fucking shilling on crypto Twitter, guys. Shilling on crypto Twitter is what is called marketing operations, man. Research, development, R&D, 23% allocation. This is also good. So 50% of the supply is looking ambitious. 50% of the supply for Senso is looking ambitious with your burning mechanism going on. Macro is nice. I mean, well, good things to talk about this one right here. Marketing operations, loyalty program, bounty referral. Yep, this one is also nice as well. Vesting period for 3 months. Yeah, so 12% of the supply will be logged. Will be completely logged for your vesting purposes and something like that, guys. So this was a little, let's just say, on-point brief analysis in terms of the tokenomics and how the things are working for Senso. भाई प्रिंस बताओ मेरे को कमेंट में, तुम मेरे को बताओ कि तुम्हें और क्या जानना है इसके बारे में. देखो मुझे कुछ ऐसा पता है नहीं इतना as such, but honestly, I mean, this project is good. I mean, lot of things brewing up nicely for this one. If you just take a look at the historical charts, this one has started picking up, man. This one has started picking up. We could be looking at a further expansion to the upside. Back again. I mean, technically, this could spend some time right here. We could talk about, I mean, but look, if we're talking about this project making you a millionaire, you can simply hold this one in the long time frame, right? You got a big position in this one. You got $200,000 worth of long position holding Senso. So, yep, this could potentially 4x, 5x, 10x in the market as well. You could simply make big just by holding this one, because they do have supply shock coming in the market as well. So yep. Good looking crypto asset right here. Okay, Survey Man says, which platform do you suggest? FTX, BTC to start invest. Look, since you're from India, right? Bikram, since you're from India, start with CoinDCX, right? You simply start with any exchange which is going to be helping you taking your Indian money into an exchange, into Bitcoin. And the easiest way to do that is CoinSwitch, Kuber, or maybe anything like that. FTX is where you trade, and you just told me that you don't have any market experience, so don't take your money and go to FTX. Don't do that because, whoops. Don't do that because it's not going to be, well, let's just say futures and derivatives, it's a different realm altogether. So don't get into that. If you are new in the market, just maybe stick to Indian exchanges. And if you are too keen to explore, maybe you can accumulate let's say you can accumulate BTC on the Solana blockchain as well. You can make a phantom wallet. You can simply start accumulating all these things. I'm going to be making a good tutorial about the entire Solana interaction, let's just say the way you interact with Solana blockchain as a whole, right? I'll do that as well. But well, if you're just starting off, stick to Indian exchanges. They're all fine. I've been using CoinDCX and I've been using literally to घर चला रहा हूँ भाई मैं अपना CoinDCX से अपना घर चला रहा हूँ यार, ठीक है. एंड मैं शादीशुदा नहीं हूँ, कुछ भी नहीं है, 20 बच्चे नहीं है मेरे, लेकिन थिंग इज कि yes, I've been trying to do these things for a very long time. So yep, it was more of a hustle and bustle and navigation all through this financial markets and stuff like that. It's been a crazy ride, guys. It's been a fucking crazy ride. How about Binance? Look, Binance, again, I mean, Binance is a mela, yaar. It's a fair. Binance is a fair. I mean, you got all the crazy fucking shits happening here, and it's very distracting. You have to have clear-cut objectives, simple, plain objectives in life, which is making money, right? And not getting wrecked here and there by simply. So Binance is good if you want to hold. I think Binance will do a good job if you simply hold your assets on Binance. Yes, they have good mechanics behind their cold storage and hot wallets as well. So yep, Binance is also good for holding, but sticking to Indian exchanges is not a bad idea. To all the Indian viewers right here, I don't think just holding on to just sticking to Indian exchanges is a bad idea. A lot of people think that no, it's all fine. Prince says they already burn around 5 billion. Yep, that is what will cause a supply shock in the market for Sensorium. Alright guys, I think 1.5 hour, man, pretty long. To all 4 of you who watched the entire stream, I mean, hats off, guys. Hats off, man. Hats off. Like, I'm pretty humbled right here. Thanks to Prince for this kind contribution for the channel itself. And, well, I will, let's just say, guys, I will catch up with all of you tomorrow itself. But before I go, another comment from Survey Man right here. Sorry, Bikram right here. And Prince again. Survey says the thing with Indian exchange is that we don't know. What do you don't know? सब सही है यार. कोई टेंशन नहीं, सब सही है. हर जगह सही है सब कुछ, कोई दिक्कत नहीं. यहाँ पे घर कैसे चलेगा भाई, यहाँ पे मतलब मेरा लाइवलीहुड कैसे निकलेगा यार, सब सही है. मेरे को भी ऐसा होता था. सब ठीक है. No, I don't think it's gonna happen. I just don't think it's gonna happen. यार देखो, there's gonna be a time when most of the exchanges will have more holdings than the fucking reserve banks, than the central banks, than all the banks. ये होएगा. This will happen. Most of the crypto exchanges will become the central banks, man. I mean, look at the amount of money which is flowing into Binance and FTX, man. ये सब होएगा, ठीक है. So ऐसा कुछ ना, ऐसा कोई बंद नहीं हो रहा है, ऐसा कुछ नहीं हो रहा भाई, ऐसा कोई पीछे नहीं पड़ा है यार. इतने करोड़ों, हजार, लाख करोड़ रुपए ऐसे घुसे पड़े एक्सचेंज में, ऐसे नहीं बंद होने वाला यार, ऐसे नहीं होता. Okay, Prince, they have 1 point. Yes. So max at 3.5 burns. Someone buy any item for Sensorium Galaxy by using yes, utility and everything. We just took a look at that, यार. Prince, हमने यही तो देखा exactly. This is what we saw in this entire white paper. I mean, they have a good mechanics. I mean, fundamentally, if I were to be investing in this one, I'm going to be bullish, man. I'm simply going to be bullish right here. Yep. This is good looking. I mean, this one is good. This one is pretty nice, right? Guys, chalo, I think it's time to cut this one short, and you should join the. Look, guys, you can just hit the follow button on Twitter. You can do crazy stuff on Twitter as well. And well, Well, I think it's time to shut this video loose, and I will catch all of you pretty soon, guys. Bye for now.